Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
All right, Chris and Clay.
My man,
Yes,
Marky.
sir. Mark.
The man himself. You know what I'm saying?
Chris and Clay. So you guys have been friends for how long?
Forever.
Forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're 19 and 20 years old?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're neighbors. We grew
I'm
up
20.
together.
My birthday was January 17th. You know what I'm saying?
He forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he just turned
I'm
20.
You forgot your birthday?
Yeah.
I turned 20 in October.
Yeah. Yeah, but 2020.
And you guys live where?
Neighbors.
Yeah, Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah.
What's it like living in Trenton?
We live like on the outside, like, so we're in the suburban area. Yeah, it's
not too shabby.
chill.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
Your families are cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. My family, I'm saying, it's definitely.
It's cool on the
I love
outside.
family.
On the outside.
Right, there's stuff going on at home that makes it
Yeah.
tough.
Well, my dad right now has cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. He was diagnosed about 2020. 2020 was a crazy year. I lost both my grandparents.
Yeah, 20.
We had a friend commit
COVID.
suicide.
Yeah.
And then my dad got diagnosed with
R.I.P.
cancer. It was crazy. 2020 was effed up all around.
That was definitely
And
crazy.
COVID was going on too.
Yeah, and COVID.
COVID too.
And then the protests and all that.
Right.
Yeah, it was
So-
crazy.
So we should mention before the audience gets too confused, Chris has Tourette's.
Yes, I got Tourette's. You know what I'm saying, Tourette's, OCD. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty wicked boy. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
pretty.
you are.
I'm pretty. I'm
Wicked
saying.
boy.
Hey, I'm hyper too. I'm saying. But yeah, I got ADHD. He got ADHD too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How does Tourette's? How often does it come up? I mean, what kind of words? What kind of words will you say?
To be honest, like the F word, the on and off the N word a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying it's basically like it's just like it goes like on and off. It's like I can have like one day it could be like fuck it, one day it could be like I'm saying just like cow.
They could randomly change.
Yeah.
And he'll just say like the N word spontaneously.
Yeah.
Just random and stuff.
That's got to get you in trouble sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one.
Honestly, it depends on it. A lot of bad looks and shit. It's weird though, because the people that say stuff about the N-word are not colored
that's what
people.
I'm
It's usually
saying.
white people. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
But I feel like most people could tell if someone's going like
That's what I'm
that
saying,
they
like,
have something.
What triggers it, Chris?
It's like well for me like I from his point of view he's probably like when I get hyper, like real hyper, I feel like it's more like if I'm calm, it doesn't really matter. It's like if I'm calm, hyper. Usually when I'm like if I'm stimulated, like if I'm like people that I love, like
Yeah, if he's
I'm
excited.
quite like friends. If I'm in public, I'm saying like if I'm in a comfortable environment.
If he's in like a new environment where it could be a little bit anxious
shit
or
could
he
be
could be
havoc.
nervous, that's the time where he could be calm a little bit. But yeah, it depends on who he's around.
So
all that.
if he's worked up, he's more likely to do it.
Yeah, it could be.
100%.
If we're having like a party or something, right, and it's all of our friends and we're all just having fun, it could be sometimes where like, I love you, I'm not saying it, but it could be hard for him to speak, like, not speak, but like to say certain things, you know what I mean? Like if you don't know him, it'll be hard to understand what he's saying at certain times, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like for me, like, you know what I'm saying, like the hardest thing about having tics is like one day it could be good, and the next day it'll be like it's like really like hard to like control. It's like I even like try. It's like having like a sneeze. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you can't help it. It's just like
you can't control it.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
And the tics must get in the way of doing things like
like
certain careers.
like work. Like I worked at FedEx. You know what I'm saying, for a while. I would have a package and be like, you know what I'm saying? Just it would go flying type shit. And then I got like every job I got like fired.
Both of us have been fired from every job.
Is that right?
He was going.
Why do you get fired, Clay?
I mean, as of recent, I'm kind of embarrassed by it because I pride myself that I've learned to control my anger and my emotions in that way, you know what I mean? But see, the thing with work, I'm a hard worker, but I'm also dyslexic and my ADHD and shit, all that. So I'm nice to people, so they're not going to say it, but I'm messing up other people's jobs, you know what I mean? Like I feel bad doing that. The most recent job I had is because the other one, I worked in like the middle of Trenton with all men, so me getting mad, it wasn't a thing, but I worked with all women at my last job at a record store. And you can't be getting mad like that if it's women and all that, and I knew that, so I just had to leave. Yeah. Because situations like that, now that I'm 20, I can't be having like fits, you know what I mean? I'll get arrested or do something to the wrong person or something like that, so I need to learn how to control it.
And that's another disorder, kind of like
That's why me and him are brothers. Like, we're ride or die. He said, like, anything we could do. Like, if he went to jail, we'd break each other out of jail. Like, we're brothers. When I was at my lowest point ever, with the derealization, all that, he was there. No one else was, because I just seen, like, it was to the point, the derealization, I know that's separate from it, but I think it's just, I've always been so emotional.
Derealization is a mental disorder?
Yeah, I don't know if it was that, because I was never diagnosed with that. I've been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and dyslexia and all that, but derealization is, it's scary because if you don't know what's wrong with you. People watching this will know, and I think that's the main reason I wanted to do this interview, is because it's not really talked about like that. It feels like you're witnessing everything. Like say right now, if I was still in it, it's like I'm watching someone talk. It's not you. It's so weird. And I think I've heard people say from weed, the first time they smoke it could have happened, and who knows, maybe
you disassociate.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like if you had a bad experience from that the first time, then it could like have left you like that. You know what I mean? It's basically like feeling numb. It's so weird because I went from being the most angry, like anything could set me off, and I ended up getting back to that after I got past the derealization. But then I was just numb. Like I could stab my hand with a fork. I feel like I wouldn't feel it.
Are either you guys on medications or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm on bipolar meds and antidepressants.
I just started taking medicine. I'm on fluoxetine, I think. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm on fluoxetine too, and lamotrigine. I take 200 grams of, 200 milligrams of lamotrigine.
Are you guys good about taking them?
What?
Are you guys good about taking them every day or whenever you're
I am. He's not.
I personally, I don't like medicine. You know what I'm saying?
He's bad with meds.
It's like I have OCD, like really bad. So I feel like me taking it is like me. I feel like the more I take it, I feel like
he doesn't like drugs in general.
Are drugs a part of either guys?
Yes, me very heavily.
He be going crazy. I'm saying.
I love drugs.
What do you love?
Like he be popping. I'm saying, be crazy.
As of right now, mushrooms are my main thing.
Mushrooms, cannabis. I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't mess with. I've went through like phases of pills and all that. I don't mess with any opioids. I've obviously, because my ADHD and shit, been prescribed like Adderall, all that. That's okay. I feel like it makes my heart like go crazy. Ooh, it makes my heart beat super fast. You know what I mean? So I don't like it.
That's real shit.
But the harder drugs like cocaine or
nah,
if I did cocaine,
I've never done coke.
If I did cocaine, I would
Xanax,
I'd be naked in the woods and shit.
Codeine.
Is that popular among your crowd?
No,
not really. I mean, we're not in college. All the college kids, it's coke.
Yeah, people be going crazy with that shit.
But
I'm not doing white girl.
Mushrooms. I wanted to say, like truly, I think they're. I don't know. I wouldn't say saving my life because that is not crediting myself, but it's a substance where like I drank. I haven't been sober for a day since I went through the derealization. Like I've either been drinking and all that, and that's the thing. With my parents, like I would get yelled at for drinking and all that, but no one wonders why you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm at home drinking alone, like. It was in 2020. I feel like a lot of people turned into alcoholics at first. You know what I mean? I was bad with that. I'm a wine guy.
Yeah, but
vodka for a while.
Casamigos, Hennessy. I'm saying I be that shit because my takes actually like I get more calm. Like I don't.
Alcohol makes you calm down.
Yeah, it makes me calm. Like weed, I'll smoke weed and like I'll see demons and shit.
He can't smoke weed.
Like I felt like I did like edible.
I love weed.
I did edible one day and like.
You guys graduate high school?
Yeah, 2021.
Yes, sir.
2021. Yeah. You know
almost not, but
yeah, I am.
What would you like to do with your lives?
I think we're gonna be the greatest artists to ever live.
Yeah,
in every aspect of art, I think we're gonna be an entity of creativity and positivity, helping people.
Glamorous heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I think this interview is gonna be the first of many.
Put a message, you know what I'm saying, out there.
That's a great attitude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Mark.
Positive.
What kind of art are you guys into?
All different types. Music, but it started with martial arts, like boxing and all that. That's how I really got out of the derealization stuff. With like, I became infatuated with like the movement. I don't even know. Like I couldn't feel like I was witnessing something because like, I don't know. Boxing, it's just beautiful. I love combat. It saved my life. It really did at that time.
Hand-to-hand combat, yeah.
It really, really did.
He hits me with a liver shot one time. It fucked me up.
He has hands. Chris could fight.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Real shit.
I'm hyper, so yeah, my jabs ain't too shabby, I'm saying, but he told me the way of it, I'm saying.
Tell me about romantic relationships. you're into girls or?
Yeah, females are pretty.
Yeah, I have a
he got something
complex relationship right now. But yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all complex.
I like my Latinas.
I have a girl right now. I'll say.
Latina ain't too shabby. I'm saying.
But what was I gonna say? I have to say, getting a girlfriend made me stop being. It made me be self-accountable. I always whip my anger because you can't. That's what the way my rages used to be. Like I saw it like with PTSD with veterans. You see people freak out. Just that's how I was. I never went to war. I've never went through traumatizing shit like that. Why could something set me off like that to the point where I have to be restrained and you know what I mean? I shouldn't have that anger. And like with a female, no matter how mad I'll get, with anger, I would always hit myself in the head. That was like a big thing I would do. Chris would see it. Or I would just like chase.
I always tell him like it was like, cause like his like first reaction to get angry would hit his head.
Yeah, cause I don't like hitting. Even the angry Clay doesn't like hurting people. Yeah. That's just like.
He has a good heart. I'm saying.
That's I don't know.
Even when if he would get mad like afterwards, you see what I'm saying? Like he would like in the moment, but like. Yeah, like he would catch himself and be like.
Yeah, but
you know
the romantic relationships are difficult in this day and age for you guys.
For me, I didn't think I could ever have a girlfriend because of how mad I get. The way I am with them, with my guy friends. That's why I've had a lot of like, I would say fake friends. Like I never realized I always judge people for not understanding mental health and not all that. But it's hard to understand people who haven't been through stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like someone like you've witnessed so many people like that, so you're definitely understanding. It's just
you saw a lot of humans.
But some people haven't. They haven't seen people like that. So like seeing someone like me or Chris or me freaking out. If I saw someone like that, I would try to help them. But someone else would be like, that person's crazy. You know what I mean? That's why I feel blessed that we have been through what we have been through.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we've been through that shit.
Are there a lot of people from your social group that have these mental disorders?
No, they just me and him.
Yeah, and over the time, I mean, it's different with Chris.
Yeah,
my anger, it's dangerous because I say so much. Like I'm disgusted at the shit I've said to them
that's true.
and done. So I can't blame people for like someone will do something wrong to me, right? And then I will take it to the max, so I'm wrong no matter what because of my reaction. Do you get what I mean?
The way you reacted.
Yeah, yeah. I've had a lot of situations like that, but as I said, I'm grateful I went through that.
He's evolving as a person. I'm saying, he, from my point of view, he's doing better.
And self accountability, I think that's because I would always say like I can't control because it would be a blackout. I would be swinging. I would just I would be punching myself. Maybe that's why a lot.
Throwing chairs and shit.
I don't even know how to describe it. The way you know how he said the sneeze,
when
I would get it, I can't.
It's like I can't. It's automatic.
It's automatic. Like it's just swinging. Crazy. It's weird. I haven't had a rage like that in a long time because the stuff with my dad. I have to be like the man of the house now because my dad is going through the stuff he is. I need to like man up, get my shit together.
Stay on 10. Stuff.
Tell me about your friendship. You guys met.
No, to be honest, I will say when at first I met
I forgot about that.
Elementary school.
We had to be separated at school.
Me and him hate each other.
Yeah, because my anger, I would chase him.
Yeah, he would chase
at
me.
recess.
That shit was psychopathic.
I would have to sit out on recess. The next day he would go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I lost all my friends because of my anger and all that shit. In 6th grade.
Yeah, 6th grade. It was back in the day type shit.
And I started hanging out with like all different kids who were doing other shit. But it's funny because Chris, the one who I had beef with, was the one who got me back in the group.
That's what I'm saying.
And we became all. And me and Chris,
became a real one.
Everyone says it. It's like
it's real shit.
I feel like it's just because we've experienced shit together that we know is indescribable. And when you know what I mean, if you've experienced stuff like that with a person that you cannot put in words to other people, it just bonds you in a different type of way.
The connection we have is like
he's my brother.
It's
like
I'm saying. It's like
I would take a bullet for him. No question.
It's like water in like a boat. It floats. It floats.
Real shit.
It
Stay
floats.
afloat.
I'm saying real shit. I'm saying that's my boy. And like throughout like me having like tics like my whole life, like a lot of people like look at me like weird. You see what I'm saying? Like not like that kid's crazy. You know what I'm saying, but like,
And Clay
like,
understands you.
like having like him know like that what I got going on.
If someone
You know what I'm
says some
saying?
shit about his ticks, I don't.
Boom, motherfucker.
It hasn't happened that much.
He
but
would, he would probably. You know what I'm saying.
I would get a little mad unless if it's the N-word thing and someone says I completely understand, but I would
That's what
just
I'm
say
saying.
he has Tourette's.
I got Tourette's. It's just
And
how
if it's
how
that,
it is.
the main thing with it is just weird looks.
Yeah.
He's had such a tell him the movie thing.
Oh yeah.
That's
So,
funny as
basically, so I was in the
Imagine
movie.
the
Yeah,
theater.
I was in the movie theater, right? And it's like everyone's supposed to be quiet and like quiet and stuff like that. And I was basically sitting down like throughout the whole movie, like going, like I was just saying just like I was like how hyper, like the movie was like building up, like it was like I think it was the Purge, right? So I'm watching that, I'm like really hyper and stuff. I'm like ticking, I'm like hitting my head, like people are like I got to go to the bathroom, right? And a group of girls go shut the fuck up. I'm like what? I'm like whatever.
Tell them what you guys said.
So I was like whatever. You know what I'm saying we came back out. We finished the movie, and then be quiet. So on the way out, you know what I'm saying, they like followed me. It was like immature fuck. I was like what? You know what I'm saying? And then basically my older brother, Julian, right? He was like, you fucking whore.
They went off. His family's very defensive about it, rightfully so.
That's what I'm saying. And my cousin was like, it was pretty wild. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that happened. And my defense, I was just like, you know what I'm saying, just how it is. But you know what I'm saying.
Tourette's must get in the way of girls' relationships with women.
Not kind of, a little bit. I would say like me having tics, like it definitely does like interfere. I feel like with like I have good confidence. Like I'm always confident, but like I feel
That's
like
great.
like confidence is good, but I feel like if I haven't really tried, girlfriend wise, I really haven't tried to like, you know what I'm saying, like go out of my way to get a girlfriend.
Yeah, he really.
Yeah, I don't really.
I feel like that will come.
Yeah, it will come. I'm trying to get.
I think that's the best.
I'm trying to get Summer
way
Rae. I'm
with
saying
girls.
Summer Rae, Cardi B. She bad as hell. She bad. Cardi B. She's.
I feel like when Chris does start pulling, he's gonna start.
Yeah, when I start pulling.
I'm
saying.
Please. I'm nervous, bro.
He's a fiend. I'm saying he can't go day without weed. I'm saying this guy loco.
What's the most fun you guys have had together? What kind of stuff have you done?
The cops have chased us a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun. It's hard to say. We've experienced everything together because we're together 20. When I had it,
that shit crazy as hell, dude.
Basically,
we've had.
I'm saying this because everything fun we've experienced together, but I couldn't be without my
memories.
friends. Like I couldn't get something from a store. Like if I'm calling a pizza place, I can't talk. Then at least that's how bad my anxiety was. You know what I mean?
I feel like me and him hanging out, like it's like we like feed up each other.
Yeah, we're the most comfortable around each other.
You calm each other down.
Yeah, 100%. Like his tics, like one of the first times I took shrooms, I was fucking tripping out so bad.
Yeah, he was
and
seeing
it's
shadow
so weird.
people.
His tics were comforting me, like so. It was just like comforting. You know what I mean? Come please, bro.
See what I'm saying, Mark? You know what I'm saying?
Your parents are cool?
He has to find
Other than
God.
your dad who's going through something?
So, are you gonna get into your shit after?
Yeah.
Here, okay. So, my family, I think it's very complex.
really-
My mom is a special education teacher.
My
My
girl,
dad is a
Lucia.
computer programmer. So they're very like old school minded. So me and Chris's
that's what I'm saying.
like dreams and aspirations, like being artists, social media, stuff like that. They don't.
They don't understand that.
I understand them not seeing it because when they grew up, that wasn't a thing. It's just hard work, and I still think hard work, but you could enjoy it too. I think so.
Engineers get jobs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Lawyers,
saying.
doctors get jobs. Artists don't get jobs in their minds.
You just got like working for a dream. You know what I'm saying, you got
Like,
do it.
I feel like I'm
saying?
disrespecting
Strive.
God doing like at this stage in our life, everything we're doing is
That's what I'm
just passion.
saying. It's passion.
There's not a time in our life where we're not thinking about the future.
Motivation.
And that's the biggest thing with us, like personally growing
That's what I'm
and
saying.
all the positivity that's coming in our lives right now. I believe it's because, first off, every intention we have is pure. Everything we're doing is good. We know that we're going to help people, and if there's a chance to help people, we will.
Like,
but
especially with like the mental stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
That's like if anyone's watching that has tics. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? Just
anyone
shit,
with the
you know what I'm saying?
derealization watching this, I know it's indescribable, and it's a torture, and people can't understand. My mother, I love my mom. She's gonna watch this. I love you, Mom. But she used to say to me like, "You have all this. You have a roof over your head. We give you all this stuff. Why are you all upset?" Like, why do you feel like this? Every
It's
time she
crazy.
did that, it would kill me in the inside. Because that's what I was asking myself. Why should I be feeling like this? You know what I mean? I have a good life.
Just how it is.
I'm an athlete. I shouldn't be feeling this way. It would make it worse. But they thought saying stuff like that would help. So, like, I think with stuff like that, it's just an internal battle. And you got to keep fighting. Don't let it bitch you. It's a fight. Don't lose the mental fight. Keep going. It's not, you could get out of it. Trust me. Anyone watching this do a derealization, there's a small few.
Fuck it up.
You got it. Beat the shit out of that. Just saying. Real shit.
Uppercut left.
Don't let your mental control you. You control it.
Stomp it out. Stomp it out. Facts. You know what I'm saying? They got his truth.
And Chris, your parents, tell me about them.
Yeah, my mom and dad, I grew up, like, you know what I'm saying, like, my whole life, I grew up, they were, like, really good to me. My whole life, you know what I'm saying. When I was real little, my older brother too, my older brother, Julian, he had a little addiction, addiction, and he had a stroke, right? He was living in Florida at the time of that, you know what I'm saying. I was real little, and I basically woke up one morning, and like my mom was like crying, like upset, and I was like, what the hell? And then my older brother got like we found like he had like a stroke, and then that happened. And his whole left side like is like paralyzed. You know what I'm talking about? So he is like, but he came back like at that point in my life. Like I didn't really know my brother like that. And then he came back like when I was little. And then like from there on, we like have like a really good like connection.
Is he recovered?
He's recovered. Yeah, he's not. He smokes a little bit weed. You know what I'm saying? But he's been clean.
Drug wise.
He goes to AA. He goes to AA and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying.
But he's no longer paralyzed then.
His right side is like.
His right side's good. Like his arm is mostly his arm, right?
It's not. I don't. Can he? You could use it. It's just like.
He could fix his arm, but
I don't know how to explain it.
It would take a long. Like physical therapy.
It's crazy because there's a beauty in that happening to his brother.
Yeah,
really, it's a yin and yang.
Yeah,
like it's a tragedy happening, but he came. We're all close with Jules and cool with him now. We never would have been.
I would say Jules is. You know what
I mean?
He's the most kind soul ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and
that's
Chris,
my man.
Like going through something like that, this is the best person to have
That's
around.
what I'm saying.
Him,
I'm telling you,
just a constant
I always keep
source
a smile.
of positivity.
You know what I'm saying?
Are those Chris's best qualities?
Yeah.
100%. Any
Happy
person that knows
guy.
him, he's just
glamorous.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even know how to explain it. He's just a pure soul.
Yo, thank you, bro.
I got you, little man.
What you call me?
Nothing.
See, he's 4 eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's 4 eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's a dork.
That's too far.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if it came down to like he would get knocked out. But
I feel like that's not true.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Yes, sir.
And Tourette's is something that fades
It's
away.
real shit.
Tourette's is something that fades away with age, or is it going to continue?
To me, I think I'm gonna have it forever.
I think it honestly.
Only because
I think it's getting worse through the years.
Doctors always told me that like when I like puberty, you know what I'm saying? Like puberty, when I feel like they said like it would go away. Like when I was about like 17, 18, and it has not went away. You know what I'm saying, obviously.
It's a part of them.
Yeah, I take it in. I
think it's beautiful.
It's like love or hate. I actually enjoy having ticks because I feel like it's like unique. I'm unique. You know what I'm saying?
It's your energy.
It's just how it's. I'm hyper. You know what I'm saying?
Mark, remember how you were saying
ticky boy
earlier before you started recording about like the anger?
Yeah,
Channeling that.
Channeling into something positive.
That's what I realized. I had all this emotion, and I was like, it feels like I could run through a wall if I could put this towards my passion and all that.
Navy
and
SEAL
mushrooms have really helped me do that. But it's a powerful thing, emotion and anger. It really is.
Oh yeah, it's high octane fuel.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people use it destructively, and some people can use it. They can channel it into something positive.
Yeah, I think a big thing is like using it destructively. Right? I was like that for so long, and I always like. I never thought there could be a positivity in it at all. It really just is time. It really is. And every day trying to better yourself and learning why you're feeling like that. And mushrooms, I think the main thing I love about them is if you have a bad trip, it's your fault. It's you. There's something you're trying to hide or not think about and all that.
I don't know about that shit.
But even the biggest setback, losing a loved one, anything.
Yeah.
All the pain that you feel from that, you can channel it into something positive.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
100%. Use it as motivation.
Using the memory of that person you lost, or the girlfriend that you lost, or the whatever, and you make your life better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me and him.
And it's the anger about being rejected, or it's the pain of the sadness of losing somebody. You can turn that into something very positive in the long run. They would make that lost person you know,
Happy.
or make them proud of you, or make them regret giving you up, whatever.
That's real shit. I feel the reason like me and him have like so much problems, like to be honest, is because like if we didn't, I feel like we'd be overpowered. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a good thing.
100%.
Like we have so much good traits. If we
yeah.
didn't have this stuff, it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah,
That's what your dad said.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe that.
Real shit.
I do.
Yeah, I feel like, but yeah, like, I feel like me having like tics, like I got really bad OCD, like really bad OCD too. Like
what kind of OCD qualities?
Like,
what kind of behaviors do you have?
I have like so it started like my senior year of high school. I feel like it was like it went from like me like simple like washing my hands like stuff like that there would be like to like now like right here like I would say I'm struggling with OCD worse than my tics because I'm so used to my tics like all throughout the years and stuff like that. But I feel like my OCD is like I'll go like days without like
changing clothes,
like changing my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like cleaning my room.
So your band, the hospital band. If it's something like that.
I want to, like if I have like a brace on my like it's simple stuff like that. I just.
Can I say something? When we were walking, I noticed with his OCD, like a curb.
I retrace my steps.
His foot didn't hit the curb correctly, so he has to go back and hit it.
Yeah, it's some crazy ass shit. Tics and OCD, a collaboration.
Your room, bro. I'm not gonna embarrass you and say shit on here, but.
He's hating on me because my room, but
I'm not hating.
Nah. He has like third world country like clothes in his room like that. That's been there for 4 years. So, yeah.
Don't make me. Yeah, I'm not gonna expose him.
I do have like Ryan milk in my room. I'll be honest.
It's so bad.
So in this day and age, 2023, what does the future look like for you guys? Are you guys optimistic about the future, or are you pessimistic?
Very optimistic.
Optimistic. Yeah.
That's great.
I think
we're confident. We're confident.
This interview is kind of the start of
a journey. Yes, a journey.
Everything. I think a lot of this, like something like this, a few years ago, I would have been like, holy shit, we're getting, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have been ready for something like this. I wouldn't have been able to talk and help people. I would have been selfish, and I wouldn't have been focused on like the more important thing, like helping people that have been through stuff. It would have been selfish things. You know what I mean?
That's facts. That's true. Yeah.
What's your biggest fear?
That's a good question.
I feel like losing.
What do you guys worry about?
Personally, like I feel like spiritually, like losing who I am.
I mean,
I feel like losing like I don't know, like me not like living to my full potential.
I mean, my biggest fear, I feel like it's impossible for it to happen because it would be to not reach my full potential.
That's what I'm saying.
But I already didn't listen to the people that tried to stop me. And anyone who does that, like you said, I use it as motivation. You know what I mean? Like my parents saying you can't do it, or like that's a hobby. Like music is a hobby, all that's a hobby. I'm like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. That you like they think saying that is making me not want to do it. It's making me
music's the gateway.
100 times do it more and know I'm gonna do it. Like all the success, it's not a question. It's just we know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, my parents had the attitude that photography was just a hobby. Yeah. It wasn't a career.
Look at you now, yeah.
And Marky, the GOAT.
I've done it twice. So.
Yeah,
so anything's possible.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, and your photography, I gotta say, I'm saying. Top tier.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
I'm saying that's real shit. I'm saying.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for sharing your stories. I think you guys are fascinating. I'd love seeing two good buddies like you guys.
Hell yeah,
yes, sir.
My main man. And shout out to Mark, the GOAT, the main man.
Hope you guys are friends for many more decades.
Yes,
hell
sir.
Yeah, to the end. You will see us succeed.
Thanks, you guys.
God, that was good. That was good.
That was great.
That was great.